U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio holds telephone conversation with Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus. The discussion reflects excellent bilateral engagement between Bangladesh and USA. Tribunal issues arrest warrants against 26 accused, taking formal charges into cognizance submitted by prosecution in Abu Said murder case. Court sends 4 rape video capturing accused to prison, prime accused under treatment. After 2 days, import-export via Chattogram port started full swing. A container ship left port with goods this morning. China expresses willingness to work sincerely with new government, says BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. At least 73 Palestinians were killed by Israeli strikes in Gaza. And in FIFA Club World Cup football, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG and Bayern Munich storm into quarter-finals. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is Upama Shaha with you, welcoming you to the news at 10. You have just heard the headlines, now moving on to the details. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held a telephone conversation with Bangladesh Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus at 7:30 p.m. today. The 15-minute discussion was warm, cordial and constructive, reflecting excellent bilateral engagement between the two nations. International Crimes Tribunal 2 has officially accepted the charges in the case of killing Abu Said, the first martyr of the July-August mass uprising. After reviewing the evidence and data provided by the investigation agency, the prosecution submitted charges against 30 individuals, including Dr. Hasibur Rashid, former Vice-Chancellor of Begum Rokeya University. The 3-member tribunal, headed by Tribunal 2 Chairman Justice Nazrul Islam Chaudhry, accepted the charges. The other judges of the Tribunal 2 are retired District and Session Judge Muhammad Manjurul Basit and District and Sessions Judge Nur Muhammad Shahriar Kabir. Upon accepting the charges, Tribunal 2 issued arrest warrants against 26 individuals and ordered that 4 already arrested be shown as arrested in this case. During the hearing for formal charge framing, Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Tajul Islam presented detailed information about the brutal repression carried out by the law enforcement agencies under the then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's government, along with members of the Awami League, Chhatra League and affiliated organizations against students and the public during the July-August uprising. The complaint also included reports from the United Nations as well as investigations conducted by various national and international organizations. 4 people have been sent to jail by the court in connection with the case of rape, recording of videos and circulating these on Facebook in Kumilla's Muradnagar. The accused were produced before the Kumilla District Judge Court yesterday evening, where Judge Muminul Haq of the 11th Judicial Court ordered their imprisonment. The main accused, Fazur Ali, was arrested in an injured condition and is currently receiving treatment at the police lines hospitals. Police said that he will be produced before the court once he recovers. Earlier on Saturday, during a late-night operation, police arrested 4 individuals involved in filming the video from various areas of Muradnagar. On Sunday morning, the rape accused Fazur Ali was arrested from Saidabad in Dhaka. After a 2-day halt, import and export operations at Chittagong port resumed in full swing from this morning. Containers are being loaded and unloaded from ships and goods are being cleared at the port. due to the shutdown program called by the NBR Reform Unity Council activities at Chittagong Customs House and all other customs houses and revenue stations across the country had been suspended from Saturday until 9:30 p.m. last night. Following a meeting with business leaders in Dhaka last night, the NBR Reform Unity Council leaders announced the withdrawal of the program. Officials at Chittagong Customs said operations resumed last night after the program was called off. From this morning, all types of import-export activities are back in full swing. As of this morning, 310 containers have been unloaded from ships. The loading and unloading of containers from ships that had been stuck due to the shutdown have resumed. A container vessel carrying export goods also departed from the port in the morning. Chattogram Port Secretary Mohammad Omar Farooq stated that as customs officials and staff withdrew their program, the loading and unloading of containers, their transfer, goods clearance and all import-export operations at the port have resumed in full capacity. Finance advisor Salauddin Ahmed urged NBR officials to serve the nation fearlessly and without any partisan approach as their protest rallies are over. He made the call while talking to journalists after inaugurating the monitoring cell of the Finance Division at the Secretariat this afternoon. The advisor said all acceptable. Home Advisor Lieutenant General retired Mohammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhary has said the government will ensure adequate measures to help celebrate events from July 1st to August 5th, marking the July mass uprising. He was speaking to journalists after emerging from meeting of the Core Committee on the Law and Order at the Secretariat today. Home Advisor said different political parties and socio-cultural organizations will hold many programs nationwide. The meeting discussed how to hold the programs in an unhindered way, he added. Water Resources and Environment Advisor Soida Rizwana Hassan said sustainable and environment-friendly initiatives would be taken for the development of our region. She said this while addressing national workshop at the Water Development Board in the capital today. Secretary of Water Resources Ministry Nazmul Ahsan chaired the session while Director General of the Directorate Muhammad Habibur Rahman and senior officials were present. So the Rizwana Hassan stressed the need for reviewing the Howrah Development Master Plan and making it updated. Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuiya has called on OIC member countries to unite against the ongoing Islamophobia worldwide. He also reiterated Bangladesh's position on establishing an independent state for the Palestinian people. Youth Advisor made this call during a meeting with the President of Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum ICOYF Taha Ayhan in Morocco today. In the meeting, Asif Mahmood highlighted the brave role of Bangladeshi youth in the July mass uprising, stating that government has been working for the development of the youth after July. He also said government is working on all potential domestic and international platforms to create opportunities for quality training and employment for youth. As part of this, he invited the youth from OIC member countries to participate in the Global Youth Summit through ICOYF to be held in Bangladesh next September. Appreciating various youth development initiatives and programs of the Bangladesh government under the leadership of the advisor at ICOYF, President Taha Ayhan said that there are many friends and partners of ICOYF in Bangladesh. At this time, he invited advisor Asif Mahmood to visit the ICOYF headquarters in Istanbul. Advisor Asif Mahmood is currently in Marrakesh of Morocco to participate in the OIC Youth Capital International Program organized jointly by the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum ICOYF and the Ministry of Youth, Culture and Communication of Morocco. China has expressed its willingness to work sincerely with the country's future government. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said this at a press conference in Gulshan Party office after returning from China. He led a 9-member BNP delegation to China. Mirza Fakhrul said during the meeting with Chinese Communist Party leaders, different issues including Tista project, expansion of the trade and commerce cooperation in the field of ICT, agriculture, healthcare, infrastructure development and Rohingya issues were discussed. He said the delegation reiterated party's support for One China policy. A 2-member Jamaat-e-Islami Bangladesh delegation called on Iranian ambassador to Bangladesh, Mansour Chaboshi, at the embassy today. The delegation includes Naibi Amir Dr. Soed Abdullah Muhammad Taher and Media Secretary of the party, Advocate Motiur Rahman Akhand. Jamaat leaders strongly denounced warmonger Israel's unlawful attacks on sovereignty of Iran, violating UN Charter and all international laws and norms. They reiterated Jamaat's continued support for Iran. Ambassador Mansour Chaboshi expressed satisfaction at Jamaat's position relating to Iran. He also expressed deep gratitude to the friendly people of Bangladesh. At this time, Dr. Soed Abdullah Muhammad Taher signed the condolence book reserved at the embassy and prayed to the Almighty Lord of the worlds to accept the deceased as martyrs. He also expressed condolences to the families and relatives of the deceased and the injured. Now, international news.